Welcome back to Houston Life. Every day, thousands of children in Harris County are not sure when or where their next meal is coming from. And school-based free meal programs serve school-aged children, but not their younger siblings at home.
That's where Kids Meals Houston comes in. They are on a mission to end childhood hunger in Houston, bridging the gap for families by delivering healthy lunches to preschool-aged children right here in our community. Joining us now with more on this effort, Beth Harp, CEO of Kids Meals. Beth, it's always great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me back again.
We love having you.
Yes.
The numbers really speak for themselves. Every single day in our community, there are more than 50,000 preschool-age kids who don't know if they'll be able to eat. And in fact, Houston is #1 when it comes to food insecurity.
Yes, and you know, in this beautiful, prosperous city, it just shouldn't be. But Kids Meals has a model that's addressing that issue. You know, right now, we're feeding about 7,400 children every weekday. And we are making a difference for those kids, making sure they have healthy food. And these are the littles, the ones that are 5 and under, that don't have access to free breakfast and free lunch. But we got a long way to go, and we really need Houston's support. We have a big goal. 26,000 children a day by 2031.
Well,
Wow.
I know if anybody can do it, it's definitely you guys. Right here, we're looking at some stats. Beth, for people who are unfamiliar with how they can help, what's the first step that you would tell someone when getting involved?
Well, you know, Kids Meals can provide a meal to a child for less than $2 a day. So anybody can participate by either donating their time or donating their treasure, if you will. They can just go to our website at kidsmealshouston.org and they can make a donation to help feed hungry children, or they can sign up to volunteer. We have about 20,000 volunteers every year.
Wow.
And we are totally volunteer dependent. We don't exist without volunteers. And I'm so grateful for this beautiful city we live in, because Houston shows up. They show up, they understand that children should not be going to bed hungry, that this is a problem that is solvable. And together, we can work to help end it.
I think what's really interesting about the organization, and Beth, what I admire about you so much, is that as much progress as we've made, the work really never stops at all. And aren't you on target to have delivered like more than 2 million meals this year?
Yes, we celebrated a huge milestone last week. We delivered our 2 millionth meal for the first time ever in a calendar year.
Wow.
And which is so much to be celebrated. But if you look at it in terms of the need, you know, really it is a tragedy in our city. And we are just committed to making sure that children that are 5 and under, that are living food insecure, that are living in impoverished areas, have an equal opportunity, if you will, to have food on the table.
Yeah.
It's as simple as a delivered lunch that's healthy. We deliver healthy produce each week to the families, as well as supplemental groceries. You know, when families are worried about how am I going to feed my child, it is so hard for them to be successful and focus on other things. And Kids Meals is that first touch point. We build the relationship with the families, so then we can empower them with other resources to be able to build better lives for themselves.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I want to talk about the 15th annual Harvest Luncheon. Canberra Marshall's going to be out there again. What's going to happen at this luncheon?
This is our 15th year, so we are really celebrating this event. It's at the Marriott Marquis on November 13th, Monday, and we have about 1,400 people that attend this inspiring event. And we have an incredible speaker this year. His name is Inky Johnson, and he is actually sought after all over the nation and the world as an inspirational speaker who's overcome so many different hardships, including he will tell you that he could have been one of our children. Wow. So he's got an incredible story to tell. And the wonderful thing about this event, you can come and you can leave there so inspired that you've been part of helping solve this tragic problem in our city. We have a harvest market before the event, and you can stroll with a mimosa or a mule in your hand and enjoy supporting local vendors. It's like a mini nutcracker, if you will. Beautiful, one-of-a-kind items, and then a wonderful luncheon that is just inspiring and will really help educate Houston why we need the support.
And education, I think, is key. I'm so glad you said that, Beth, because a lot of people, again, we are a thriving city with a booming population and so much diversity. And I think for a lot of people, the idea that, oh, well, we're just going to have lunch, we're just going to have breakfast, it's not even a thought.
Right.
But the fact that there are so many young people out there who do not have access to healthy food or a stable food source, it really is a great organization to get involved with. Those mimosas are poured at what, 10 a.m. that day?
They are poured at 10 a.m.
Get there early, people.
Yes.
Get that mimosa, connect with other people, and even a small donation, $2, as you mentioned, can provide a meal for these young people.
Absolutely, and it all adds up. We together, as Houston community, we can make a huge impact, and I'm so grateful for the support of Houston Life and Camberwell being here and the ongoing support of KPRC.
Absolutely. Well, we're just glad to be a part of it. I know it's all great work for
And we are all in this together. So Beth Harp, thank you so much. It's great to see you.
Thank you too.
We'll see you at the luncheon. We'll see all of you there as well. Houston Life viewers, by the way, can get a 10% discount from that luncheon price, the Harvest Luncheon. Their duo ticket is for 2 registrants, so that's pretty cool. So you can sponsor and get your tickets. harvestluncheon.org/Houston-Life. That was a mouthful, but visit the website and you can follow the instructions. You know the drill.
Derek.
All right, very